Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Urban Design on City Skylines. We are here back in the town of Santarcangelo and in the little suburb of Velez. Now, last episode we started off this game and this city, and we've been doing very small little progress. Off camera, like I mentioned, I might do a little bit of work off camera. Just specifically to see if I can make this city survive. So I just expanded this little area over here, and I added just a couple more buildings over here into this industrial area. And the biggest thing that I've done though now is, what I've done is we unlocked our second loan to take out. So what I've done is I've took out the bigger loan because the weekly cost is only 253.85. However, and our Silver Sunset Bank was giving us a weekly cost of 403. So what I've done is I've taken the larger loan and repaid the smaller loan with the larger one, and it's given us a bit of extra cash to play around to use with, and it's also would have smaller repayments, so we've got a bit more income coming in. So with that, I'm able to actually now afford to place another wind turbine somewhere, hopefully, and I'm struggling to find a spot here somewhere where I can get the maximum 7 megawatts out of it. So just like that, and it's all connected. Now I'm hoping the others are power output 8. Okay, yeah, because I'm increased the budget, that's why. But no problems. Now the next thing that I want to do is we do have to add a police station, and so what I'm going to do is add it right over here, I think, or for the time being just right here or here. Yep, that will do. Or here, yeah, right there. Okay, so we've added our police station just for the time being, and what we have is we have a leftover of 23,000 or nearly 24,000 in money. So what I'm going to do is do a quick area, or just a quick little expansion, see where we can potentially expand to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the normal road tool and just expand the town in this direction. And yes, I'll expand in this direction. I'll add a little bit of a cul-de-sac here. Now what I'm going to do as well is make this go away a little bit and make this join up over here, and I'll make this curve and join up like that. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is increase these water pipe connections. So let's do to our magical number of 550, and just drag you out this way and drag you out this way and drag this one out in this direction. Hopefully we can remove that. Yes, we can. And that still leaves us with 17,000. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zone all this as residential because we do have that demand. Now let's see with our water supply connections over here. So I'll just extend these pipes along over here, and also with that I'll extend these roads, which are quite costly at the time for the time being, and I'll extend this whole area with residential, industrial. And how are we doing with electricity? We did place another one, so it'll give us another 8 megawatts, but just in case I will plop down another one right over here to be safe. And let's see what we can get out of this. We do and we will need some more commercial too. So let's just extend this road out by another 3. Alright, costly, yes, but it's definitely required. I'll add more shops over here, like so, and hopefully that's connected by water. Okay, and now let's continue the simulation, and hopefully we won't go into debt, and more importantly, hopefully we will be able to expand. Okay, so that's all nice and good. The police station is starting to serve its purpose, which is good. We will require a high school later on. We do just have the basic elementary school for the time being. Hopefully it won't affect too many people and businesses. They want highly educated people. That is rather annoying when they always ask for that. And so I guess we can increase the speed. Okay, so we've gone into 300 debt so per week. So we need to just keep zoning all of this up, and hopefully people do come and move in. We've added all this extra shopping areas, so that's a good thing as well. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do the same thing over here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So we've increased our shops. Our little shopping district. Yes. And now what I'm interested in doing and finding out is to see if we can get into a bit of a plus. Well, we are getting closer to making money. We have more people moving in. It's a fine, delicate touch of being just on the gradient of being able to survive. Okay, so we're making money now, which is very good. So that bigger loan has really helped us a lot, like really a lot. So I'm thinking what we can do now over here is expand a little bit. In this direction. And we can zone more residential. Hopefully this is all connected with water. It is. Oh, thank God. Every single dollar counts at the moment. So we've got more residential availability. Electricity is fine for the time being. How's our water? Water availability. Okay, so we're going to have to increase our budget with our water to 100%. How's our landfill doing? Landfill usage 6%. That's fine. So have acres of demand. So where can we expand to? I think over here this would be a nice spot to expand to, but I'd like to create a bit of a shape, a bit more curvature into this area. So you just join up the road over here like that. That's different. Yep, done. This area should be connected with water. All of it is perfect. Alright, and let's just paint this whole zone as residential. Perfect. Okay, so simulation is still going at a decent speed. I like that. We can add a couple more commercial buildings over here, like that. I was thinking actually adding this as well to the commercial building district. Boomtown. We've unlocked highways, cemeteries, advanced wind turbines, thank you. Bus depot, highways, transport, okay, excellent. Advanced wind turbines, okay, excellent. So hopefully this will allow us to, let's see what we can do. How much does this give us? 20 megawatts. Are we getting 20 out of here? Yes, we are. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just plop that down here. That's expensive, but we need it. Put that down, and we can remove these two. And hopefully when that kicks in, it'll be perfect. We're going to need a cemetery at some time, but for the time being we'll just leave that as is. Hopefully with the power that'll be all good. We'll be able to buy a proper water pumping station, but we're going to have to connect it somewhere over here as well, and that's going to be expensive to do. So instead, another water tower, 300 per week. What's this? Water pumping station, also upkeep 300 per week, but double. It's exactly double. So alright, we have a bit of money, let's do it. It'll give us peace of mind. So let's just connect this up to this network. First of all, let's just extend this network out to here. And just connect it up. Okay, so we've got that connected. We're gonna have to connect electricity over there. This is gonna be a bit of an expense, but absolutely ouch, this is gonna hurt. It's gonna severely hurt the budget. Okay, so it's gonna cost me about 10k. Totally worth it. Do it. Alright, so we have 5k left over. Let's continue the simulation then. We've got rid of our water tower. Yes, we have. We will not be requiring that anymore. Electricity. Just connect you up over here to there. So our electricity is still connected. Alright, let's continue. Let's see what we got. I know you're complaining about electricity. Give me a second. That's kicked in. We've got more than enough electricity now. Water, you should be kicking in anytime soon. You're pumping. Yes, you are. We have no problems with water. No, we don't. Excellent. And we're making 600. Fantastic. We have some decent income now. 550. Hopefully it doesn't go down anymore. Electricity. Oh, excellent. So how much are these turbines? 250 a week. This is 100 a week. So I'm not sure exactly how much you get per. So if you're spending, how much are you spending? You're spending 10 per megawatt, I guess, because you get 8 megawatts potentially out of it, and you out of 8 you pay a 100, so you pay 10 per 8. So what are you paying over here? You're paying 20 upkeep, 25, 250 a week. So what's that? 20 megawatts. That's easy to count, but that's not. I'm not sure. Anyway, I think that would be cheaper though. We're spending more than here, and so what's 20 divided by 25 essentially anyway, so it ends up being less than 10, so it becomes more, and 8 divided, that's 8 cents. Oh, God knows, I'm horrible with that. Anyway, we got greater output coming in anyway, so that's good. Water usage availability is absolutely superb, so what I can do now is go into our budget and reduce our water availability to 80%, and it's only gone down by a little bit, so there we go, perfect, that's fine, I'm happy with that. And we're making 900 now. Fooey. Fooey, that's very nice. And we have demand for residential, so let's come on, put these residents in here. This whole area, zone you up. And I think we could actually add a nice park over here. Would be nice. Park over here would be very nice, wouldn't it? So we'll add that, and we'll add a short little road which goes out to here. Better look out with this budget. Don't go too crazy yet. Alright, I know that this area can be completely filled up now. This and this. This as well. So we're making 990 at the moment. Water is fine. Electricity is fine. And so this area as well, we are going to actually build something over here for these people. How much upkeep? 10 a week. That's a small park. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Put that in. Excellent. Let's just zone this up with all residential. And I'll make a nice park over here. It'll be all nice and connected. And while we have that, I'll add another small park over here. This is essentially where I would like to put in areas. I'd like to put a nice park right in between over here. We need water over here. We don't have any water connected, so I'm gonna have to extend this road out. So we won't be able to get our guide to work properly without a road. So just extend this road out to here and extend this out to 550 and continue across. There we go, you're connected. And now we are making money. This is fantastic. Let's increase the speed of the simulation. And hopefully that everything, hopefully, fingers crossed, will stay in a good way. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we'll have to connect this up over here. Okay, so we lost a bit of money out of that. It's okay, not the end of the world. Now we need to go across in this direction. So I don't know exactly where we need to go with this. So what I'm going to do is start from here and just go out of money. So just create that like so, and just change the orientation of that. Now one little mod that I did download was build crossing. Now this is something that I would like to test out. If I were to build a crossing right here. That is cool. I wonder how much that costs though. Or if it's free. Anyway. I'm able to build crossings, which is something that I've really been looking forward to. And they work. Excellent. Because, why am I building crossings, you might ask? Well, because these areas in between these shops and housing, I'm going to add little footpaths. It doesn't cost much to build, so I'm just going to join that up like that. Join that up here, and all the way up to here, here to here. Okay, and I can build another little footpath crossing right over here, and another one right over here. And people are using these. Perfect. Whoever came up with this mod, genius. Absolutely genius. Okay, so we're still making good money. Let's see, can we have a look at, say, rates? So we have a lot of demand for industrial. I don't want to place too much yet, but population, I want to see if we can see if there's a place where we can see general I don't even know what the word is. I've gone completely blank. Just information about whether people are hired or not. So I don't want people living here and not being able to find a job. So that would be absolutely horrible. So I have to increase this. There we go. We do have, oh my god, I can't believe we are making money. This is unbelievable. So very good. Making money is completely underrated. On easy mode, you really do have it so easy with this game. It's challenging, it's fun, but also frustrating. So what I'm going to do is just quickly add a few more shops over here because we have demand. I will close it off in the end. I was thinking about it, but yes, in the end we will do that. And I'll place a few of these. Trees are more expensive too. There you go. Normally on easy mode I think they cost about 10 to place, but on hard they're about, yeah, slightly more expensive. And look at that. Doesn't that look pretty now? And also because shops create noise pollution, I'm trying to not make them so close, so this little park area, or at least walkway, will help with dealing with noise pollution. At least a little bit, I hope. And I think I have enough money now, so to just finish this section off over here, to push it all the way out to here. Right, and now just join this up over here like so. And what I'm going to do now is just change the orientation of this. There we go. So now we've got a bit of a loop happening over here. And I don't want people to be parking on this middle section, I don't think. So let's just have a look if we don't have the nicer roads unlocked yet. So we'll just have to deal with that for now. Next step, I'm going to extend these water pipes across. And as you can see, we're starting to make a bit faster progress. We're starting to have money, and with money we're able to, yes, provide extra services, so, and build quicker. So This is the good thing about what we're doing now. So I'm going to extend this out, and all this should be eventually connected with electricity anyway. How are we going with power? Getting there. We're getting very close to our limit. So I'm just going to increase our industrial over here as well, and I'm going to remove 2 of these and build another advanced one, but we need a bit of money. How much does an advanced one cost? 12,000. No, 15,000. Wow. It's a bit more pricey. But now I've got the second half of this area done. So, and we've got more people moving in with, more shops opening up. And with more shops, this will increase hopefully our budget in terms of income, but it will also have a negative effect on our electricity, which it is. So hopefully I can save enough money fast enough to counter the expansion that we're currently having. Water availability is still perfectly okay. Still managing just fine. I'm gonna have to eventually connect this whole section up. So we've got a nice park over here, and that's going to be connected to here and to other smaller parks around this area soon.